So I bought the wife this bike for the Fat Tire bike ride they have in town. I bought this a couple years ago, and well, we just haven't made it yet. I'm thinking I'm going to make this bike easy to ride like my bike. I think that'll get her on it a little bit more. It's a small bike. She's 5 foot nothing. So this is a perfect bike for her. She doesn't like multi-speed, so this is a single speed, but it doesn't have coaster brakes. It has a rim brake where it clamps down on the rim. So this is a bike you wouldn't want to take on a downhill trail, because it could get out of control fairly quickly with just one brake on it. So we want to make this a slow speed bike as well. And it has the problem that it has no coaster brake. It has a ratcheting hub, so there's going to be different parts to the sprocket. So let's take that apart and see what that's all about. What you have here is a ratcheting hub. It's unlike the one with the coaster brake. So I think we'll be able to basically do the same thing, but I'm not sure I have the tool to take that off, so we may have to do that in place. So let me grab the gears I have and see what that's going to look like. Well, I thought about this, and this will fit over that. I thought about drilling these and putting a T-nut behind. Not sure that's what I want to do, just because I would only have 3 of them there. And so what I think I'll do is go ahead and cut this in half. That will allow me to put it in behind and make the hole smaller on this piece, where I can tap threads into that and then have a hole big enough that the screw goes through here and screw into that plate. I think that'll work. It looks like there's enough room behind for the screw tip, and if it does get close, I'll just shorten the screws up if I have to. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and get this split in half. I'll drill the 2 of them together, mark them so I know where the holes will line up, and we'll go from there. Okay, to cut down on the drama of the whole thing, I did tap it. I did cut it in half. It'll fit this way. And I did mark this to correspond which hole will get the screws through it and which ones won't. And it's most beautiful. I'll go ahead and get it on. This is too hard to hold and film at the same time. Well, if you don't see much, I can't help it for right now. I have the piece in behind. And that piece in behind has been threaded to accept these screws. And it doesn't look like it touches anything. That's good. I'll get the other half in. At least I'm hoping I'll get the other half in. That's better. but I do need to get another one re-drilled right here. I see the tooth is in the way, so I didn't get quite right on that particular one, but hey, it looks like it's going to work. And this outer race follows with these, so it's not dragging on anything. I do need to get this drilled. I see that now. Very good. Looking good. Okay, then I'm going to go with 4 screws rather than 6. This is where it was split on the other side to be able to get on the back side of the able to pinch between the gears, and those screws are in a gear notch as well, so they really can't go anywhere. I'll keep an eye on whether these screws stay tight or not. Take a screwdriver with me if I have to, but I think that might work. We'll go ahead and get the chain split and resized and see how this works. Alright, we've got it hooked up. Only thing left to do is try it out. I do have to adjust the brakes just because I had to put in a half link. Well, I needed a half link, but I had to put in a full length more than I wanted to. But I did move it back. So I'll just adjust these brakes. We should be good to go. I don't have a microphone, so it's the only time you're probably going to hear me. I haven't tried this yet. Seat's down at her level. Let's see how this rides. Yeah, them brakes are kind of weak, but I don't guess you're going to be going that fast unless you get a 100-mile-an-hour tailwind downhill. And look out. That's all I can say. But I think that's going to work. Yep. I won't be able to ride it. My knees are about hitting the handlebars as it is. I know that seat will go up more, but that's the height that she wanted it. I'll get her on that tomorrow. We'll go ride the trail and see what she thinks. It is a lot lower gear. That's a 30 tooth from a, I'm guessing a 18 tooth.